Welcome to Slow English Learning. In this session, you'll learn 150 sentences for daily conversation with short and simple explanations. Each sentence is useful, polite, and natural, something you can use in real life every day. I'll explain what it means and when you can say it. Let's begin together. Speak slowly, speak clearly, and let your confidence grow. When I meet someone in the morning, I say, "Good morning." It's a polite and friendly greeting when the day begins. When I meet someone after lunch, I say, "Good afternoon." It's used from around noon to evening. When it's getting dark, I say, "Good evening." We use it as a greeting, not as goodbye. When I leave someone at night, I say, "Good night." It's a way to wish peaceful rest. When someone says, "How are you?" I can say, "I'm fine, thank you." It's polite and positive. Sometimes I can say, "I'm good. How about you?" It sounds friendly and natural. When I meet a new person, I say, "Nice to meet you, Ted." It shows respect and good manners. If I see the same person again, I can say, "Good to see you again." It makes the conversation warm. When I need to catch someone's attention, I say, "Excuse me." We use it before asking a question or passing by. When someone helps me, I say, "Thank you so much." It shows real appreciation. When someone thanks me, I reply, "You're welcome." It's the polite way to answer. When I make a mistake, I say, "I'm sorry." It means I understand my fault. If I do something small by accident, I say, "Oops, sorry." It sounds natural and soft. When I don't understand, I say, "Could you please repeat that?" It's polite and easy to use. When someone speaks fast, I say, "Could you please speak slowly?" This helps me understand better. When I want to ask something, I say, "May I ask you a question?" It's polite and respectful. But when I don't know something, I say, "I'm not sure." It means I don't have a clear answer. When I agree with someone, I say, "That's right." It shows you understand and support them. When I want to show surprise, I say, "Really?" It sounds natural in every conversation. When I disagree politely, I say, "I don't think so." It's a gentle way to express your opinion. When I want to change my mind, I say, "Actually, I changed my mind." It sounds natural in friendly talks. When I need help, I say, "Can you help me, please?" It's polite and simple. When I need time to think, I say, "Let me think." It keeps the conversation natural. When I forget something, I say, "I can't remember." It's honest and common. When I suddenly remember, I say, "Oh yes, now I remember." It shows excitement. When I make a decision, I say, "I've decided." It means I've made up my mind. When I'm ready to do something, I say, "I'm ready." It means I've prepared everything. When I'm not ready, I say, "Give me a few minutes." It's polite and clear. When I'm busy, I say, "I'm a little busy right now." But it sounds kind and respectful. When I have free time, I say, "I'm free now." It means I can talk or go somewhere. When someone is waiting for me, I say, "Thank you for waiting." It shows respect and gratitude. When I'm waiting for someone, I say, "Take your time." It means I'm not in a hurry. When I feel happy, I say, "I'm so happy today." It shares a positive feeling. When I feel sad, I say, "I'm feeling a bit down." It's a gentle way to say you're sad. When I feel tired, I say, "I need some rest." It means I need a break. When I feel hungry, I say, "I'm hungry." It's one of the most used daily sentences. When I feel thirsty, I say, "I'm thirsty." It means I want to drink something. When I'm full after eating, I say, "I'm full." It means I've eaten enough. When the food tastes good, I say, "It's delicious." It's a kind compliment to the cook. When something smells nice, I say, "It smells good." We use it for food, perfume, or flowers. When something looks beautiful, I say, "It looks amazing." It means I really like it. When I talk about the weather, I say, "It's a sunny day." We use it to start small talk. When it's raining, I say, "It's raining outside." It's very common in conversation. When it's cold, I say, "It's really cold today." We use it to talk about feelings and weather. When it's hot, I say, "It's too hot today." It's an everyday sentence in summer. When it's windy, I say, "It's very windy today." We use it to describe the weather. When it's cloudy, I say, "It looks like rain." It means rain might come soon. When I plan to go out, I say, "I'm going out." It's short and easy. When I come back home, I say, "I'm back home." It means I've returned safely. When I'm ready to leave, I say, "Let's go." It's used before starting a trip or walk. When I arrive somewhere, I say, "I'm here." It means I've reached the place. When I meet a friend after a long time, I say, long time no see. It's friendly and natural. When I start eating, I say, let's eat. It's simple and cheerful. When I finish eating, I say, I'm done. It means I've finished my food. When I enjoy the meal, I say, that was tasty. It's polite to say after eating. When I don't like something, I say, I don't really like it. It's soft and respectful. When I like something very much, I say, I really love it. It's strong and positive. When I agree with someone's idea, I say, that's a great idea. It's encouraging and friendly. When I think something is true, I say, you're right about that. It shows agreement. When I think something is funny, I say, that's so funny, us. It's natural in daily talk. When I'm surprised, I say, oh my goodness. It's a common reaction. When I want to thank someone again, I say, thanks a lot. It sounds casual and kind. When I receive a gift, I say, that's very kind of you. It's polite and warm. When someone says sorry to me, I say, that's okay. It shows forgiveness. When I need to go somewhere, I say, I have to go now. It's polite for ending a talk. When I want to say goodbye, I say, see you later. It's friendly and common. When I plan to meet again, I say, let's meet tomorrow. It sounds natural. When I talk about my daily life, I say, I wake up early every day. It's a simple routine sentence. When I start my morning, I say, I drink a glass of water. It's a healthy habit. When I talk about exercise, I say, I go for a walk every morning. It means I walk for health. When I talk about work, I say, I start work at 9. It tells my schedule. When I take a break, I say, I have a short break. It's common in offices. When I talk about studying, I say, I'm learning English every day. It shows a good habit. When I talk about my family, I say, I live with my parents. It's common in introductions. When I talk about my friend, I say, my best friend lives near me. It's natural and friendly. When I talk about my hobbies, I say, I like reading books. It's simple and true. When I talk about movies, I say, I love watching movies. It's a common interest. When I talk about music, I say, I enjoy listening to music. It's a relaxing activity. When I talk about weekends, I say, I usually relax on weekends. It's normal daily conversation. When I talk about travel, I say, I like visiting new places. It's positive and open-minded. When I talk about shopping, I say, I go shopping on Sundays. It's everyday language. When I talk about home, I say, I clean my house on weekends. It's about regular habits. When I talk about food, I say, I love spicy food. It expresses personal taste. When I talk about technology, I say, I use my phone a lot. It's true for most people. When I talk about sleep, I say, I go to bed late. It describes my night habit. When I talk about time, I say, it's getting late. We use it to end a meeting or talk. When I forget something, I say, I left my keys at home. It's a very common sentence. When I find something, I say, I found it. It's short and easy. When I lose something, I say, I can't find my wallet. It's used in many real situations. When I'm afraid of being late, I say, I'm running late. It means I'm behind schedule. When I arrive on time, I say, I'm on time. It's the opposite of being late. When I arrive early, I say, I'm early today. It shows you came before others. When I need to check the time, I say, what time is it now? It's a basic daily question. When I don't have time, I say, I'm in a hurry. It means I need to move fast. When I want to relax, I say, let's take a break. It's friendly and useful. When I suggest something, I say, let's try this. It's cooperative language. When I invite someone, I say, would you like to join me? It's polite and friendly. When I talk about plans, I say, I'm planning to go out. It's about the future. When I talk about my dream, I say, I want to visit London. It's personal and simple. When I talk about learning, I say, I want to speak English fluently. It's a positive goal. When I talk about progress, I say, I'm getting better every day. It's motivating and honest. When I talk about mistakes, I say, it's okay to make mistakes. It helps confidence grow. When I talk about confidence, I say, I believe in myself. It's short but powerful. When I encourage others, I say, you can do it. It gives hope. When I finish a conversation, I say, it was nice talking to you. It's polite and pleasant. When I take leave, I say, have a great day. It ends a conversation kindly. When I talk about tomorrow, I say, see you tomorrow. It's simple and common. When I talk about the future, I say, I'll call you later. It's polite and clear. When I talk about help, I say, if you need help, let me know. It's caring and supportive. When I say goodbye to friends, I say, take care. It's warm and friendly. When I'm thankful for learning, I say, thank you for teaching me. It's full of respect. When I feel proud, I say, I'm proud of my progress. It's encouraging and real. When I practice daily, I say, every day I'm improving. It's motivation to continue. When I finish learning, I say, that's all for today. It's a good closing line, but well done. You've just practiced 150 natural sentences for daily English conversation. They're simple, but they build fluency and confidence. Use them every day, at home, work, school, or anywhere you go. Remember, the secret to fluent English is daily practice. Speak slowly, speak clearly, speak with heart. This is slow English learning, helping you speak naturally, one sentence at a time.